He tries to attack a squid in the sewer, but it's too slimy. So
I missed the best fucking episode.
Yeah, you did.
Warning, this Bleach podcast features many spoilers from the upcoming anime arc, 1000-Year Blood War. So if you've not read the manga, or you do not want to hear spoilers for the upcoming arc, viewer discretion is advised. What is up? Welcome back to Bleach Boys. As always, joined by Josh Jose. We're still chilling, going through whatever, I guess we call Sword Beast fillers.
Oh,
So
yeah,
one
they
that
just
goes
dropped that motherfucker
After
on
the
us.
Zanpakuto Rebellion Arc. Doesn't really seem to have a goal in
No.
this
No,
filler.
No, just
It's just kind of like, hey, you guys know how you like the Zanpakutos? Like, here's a little bit of day in the life what they're doing afterwards. Isn't that fun? Isn't that
I mean,
great?
the first one was pretty fun.
So I gotta just come clean from the get-go. I don't want this entire
Oh, okay.
podcast
We're
to
going to
be
ruin the fun
kinda-
right at the start. Go ahead.
I fell asleep.
And hard, too.
I went to bed in Karakura Town. I woke up. We were in Rukon District. I was like, oh, there's some skippage.
Did you know you were a snorer?
I am.
Yeah,
I
very
kind of.
heavy.
Yep.
Well, shit.
The things you learn while watching the Sword Beast arc is just kind of crazy, you
To
know?
quote Sam before we sat down, it's been a long week. So you're going to have to fill me in on a certain part.
So,
but
Jose, I have a question for you because you said the first episode you said was good. It was
Yeah.
good. So we watched 5 episodes. We ended on episode 260. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did you think of each of them? So 1 you liked.
1 I liked. 2, is that the one with Renji?
No, that's the one with
with
Rangiku.
yeah, Rangiku
Rangiku.
and Hitsugaya and all of them.
I already forgot that one.
All right, so
Wait,
pass.
wait. Is that the one where they go to the human world with Ichigo?
It was the random dude gets absorbed by a hollow.
Yeah.
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 That one was all right.
It had
Kinda like,
huge potential.
Okay.
It could have been cool.
3, I kind of liked a little bit more. Just, I don't know, the interaction. The one with Hanatoro I thought was pretty funny.
That's 4. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
that
the
one was
one I
pretty
missed.
funny. Yeah, and then the last one I was just like,
Okay.
Yeah. Did you know that Kazeshini was made for reaping lives?
How stupid was it for the Kazeshini episode? We get the first 2 minutes of their fight again.
Yeah.
I was just
I
like,
I was like,
woke
I
up
feel like I've
into-
seen this before.
It was all the lieutenants just running together. I was like, wow, that seems like a crew to put together. What's going on?
Yeah.
I know we
Sword
didn't
Beasts.
we didn't see Tetsuzaimon.
so I'm gonna give an
Yeah.
opinion you might not expect out of me. I thought the Kazeshini episode was really good.
I knew it.
Thought it was really, really good.
I
like
mean,
I liked the story, but for some reason I just felt so tired.
He was a bitch through all the Zanpakuto Rebellion arc.
I
Big
agree.
time. He was
Yep.
a joke, especially in the fucking Wabisuke fight.
Yeah, very much
absolute
so.
joke. But they basically did Logan in
Yeah.
an episode, and it was just like, damn, okay.
Sam and I got very salty because there's been a heated discussion in previous anime. I never
don't
liked
even wanna hear
Beelzebub,
it. I don't even wanna
and
hear
Sam
it.
loved it. And there's a part where the baby
It is
starts
would be
crying.
one of
The-
the
pretty
funniest
much the
animes I've ever
whole
watched.
thing.
And I saw one bit and I'm like, oh, it's Beelzebub, Sam. And he says he loved that episode. It was actually a good episode.
Yeah,
So if
it was a
Beelzebub
great
was that,
episode.
but you know what? I think I couldn't watch it 11 times in a row because that's all Beelzebub did. Anyway, I like the way it ended.
If
But-
you watch any of our other content, you already know Josh has shit takes, so there shouldn't be any sort of a surprise.
Yeah, I mean,
Honestly, if Josh is hating on an anime, you should probably watch it. So,
oh, this is a good.
ooh, that's true.
What do I hate?
yep.
I hated the first 13
What's your
episodes
opinion
of
on
Black
Air
Clover.
Gear?
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. See, like I said, shit
Yep.
taste. So,
I
how could you not have fun watching Air Gear? But Bleach, I would say 3 out of the 5 of these episodes were very good.
oh really?
I really liked the Hanatoro one that you missed.
I'm
I
sorry.
thought
That was not
funny.
intentional
It's
either.
It's like I enjoyed it for all of its humor. Like
that was a great example of a filler episode.
I was-
a great
yeah,
example.
I thought they
I-
were doing pretty good with all of them too.
Yeah,
Like,
I
they
was
were in
telling
that
Josh, he comes to life and he's just like, oh shit, what do I do? Try to go back to sword form, can't do it. Fuck, he must hate me. Dude, he tossed me out. Steals his chickens.
Whoa!
Hanatoro has
Oh.
chickens. Steals
Did-
his chickens and decides to go into the sewers because he doesn't want to be by himself.
Yep. It was so good. It was
I'm
basically
so
like a little
sad.
dungeon crawling
Yeah.
like episode. It was so good.
Oh, guess the cast.
Rangiku?
Nope.
nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Ganju?
Nope.
Nope.
What?
Dude, yeah, where is he?
Yeah,
Actually,
right?
where the
Yeah,
fuck is
yeah.
Ganju?
Whoa. Koga.
Fuck.
Real Koga.
Nope.
Nope,
Nope.
nope,
Nope.
nope,
Nope.
nope,
Nope. Nope. Nope.
I'm so concerned. Who could it possibly
You
be?
get one reoccurring character all the time.
Oh, Ichigo.
No.
I don't know what that hint was supposed to be from
Well,
Jose.
I meant-
he like led you down the left path. It was
Oh,
the
no.
right
I
path.
meant reoccurring filler character.
I think Jose hates me. I'm going to the sewers. Reoccurring character. Is it Cone?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Wasn't
Jose's
even-
not
I'm
helping you
getting
at all.
worse. It's Ikaku.
It's Ikaku.
Oh, who cares?
His Zanpakuto, Nanao, and of course Hanatoro.
And now, oh, okay.
Yeah. They were all great. They were all really, really, really
wow.
good. So, and it's just basically like, oh, we're gonna go explore the sewers. Oh, somebody set up a trap. Oh, there's a trap
It's
here.
funny
It's
though,
like,
because they salute them all going into the sewers. They're like, oh my god.
yeah, it really makes you want to be Squad 4. I'm gonna say, because like Hanaru's going, and all of Squad 4 is like, go Hanaru, go, like you could do it.
And that's Ichikaya, right?
No.
No, Squad 4 is
Unohana.
Unohana,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah,
It was great. It was really great.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
And it's like
I'm
you basically
so sad.
you basically find out too that it's like, yeah, they're looking for the thief, but we're also using them to map out the sewers for us.
Yep.
So it's like, this is
Oh.
great. This is gonna work super great.
What a fucking dude, that's sad. I feel like I killed my best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
He ends up losing him again.
what is his Zanpakuto? I don't remember him ever
So
releasing
Jose
it.
didn't remember it either, by the way,
Oh.
because
I forgot what it did.
what it does is it basically absorbs damage. So like it's kind of like Ikaku's, but pretty much better. So
Ikaku? Oh wait.
as in, so his is a little dagger. Hanaru's is a little dagger, and it's got a bar on it, and it
So
basically
imagine it going.
yeah, the damage it'll like absorb and like fill up, and then he basically shoots it back like multiplied or whatever.
So he could just get to go back at somebody.
That's basically what he did at the
Yeah,
end of
yeah.
the filler episode. It was
Oh!
like Ikaku got really fucked up, and then the Zanpakuto was like, "Oh, I'm gonna help," and then stabs.
Yeah.
like
He's like, no, you're gonna
Ikaku.
kill him.
So I know how to rewrite the Muramasa section.
Sure.
Ichigo, Getsuga's, Hanataro jumps in, and then Muramasa yeets.
Hanaru, where have you been the whole arc? It's like, I've been waiting for my moment in the shadows.
And then
It's like-
Muramasa is like, now do it, and then he throws it at Yamamoto.
But you know how he's very
he-
timid?
Yeah.
Muramasa
Oh, yeah.
planned the whole time for
Big
Hanaru
brain.
to show up and multiply the Getsugas because
There
he
you
needed to be
go.
that strong.
How great would that fucking have been if Hanataro was the main bad guy?
Yeah, the whole time Ichigo's like, "You've been waiting for me," and he's like, "No, I've been waiting for Hanataro."
What?
I would give a standing ovation and be like, "Yeah,
We would've-
thank you." It's
I
like,
would've ended
thank
Bleach
God.
Boys right
I'm
there.
so happy Ichigo is not the main fucking like horror crux of the whole thing again.
Yep.
I would have loved it if like we just forgot Hanataro's Zanpakuto name and it was just Muramasa the whole time. He's like,
Yeah.
"Congratulations,
Yeah.
master."
It's like, whose Zanpakuto is this? It
The
was
best.
mine.
Or Ganju.
He
That
comes
would have
out-
been great too.
He just comes out. It's mine.
Yeah,
Oh.
so good. And the beginning one with Ichigo, or like with Rukia and like basically Byakuya's Zanpakuto and
Yeah.
hers.
Yeah.
They had some good bands.
Yeah,
Like
that
that
one
was
was
the only
really
reason
funny.
that one is getting the good ranking because
There was like a good point where I was just like, I like Zenbone Sakura.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Yep.
He reminds me because there's that one episode where you see Yoroichi. It's back in the past. It was the Turn Back the Pendulum arc,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, oh, it's cool because Byakuya is like a total kid and he wants to like fuck around. It's like, oh, that's what Zenbone Sakura
Yeah,
is.
totally.
Yeah, it's his
Totally.
it's his childish form.
And then Rukia's, because I am not butchering that. Rukia, and then having them next to each other, just like, oh, this is it. It's
Yeah.
just like that's the classic.
that was
Rukia
another
humor.
thing we
Yeah.
were watching. It's like, oh, it's like Dungeons and Dragons planning. It's like they're like, okay, the sword beast got away, so here's what we do: we destroy the whole village that it's hiding
Yup.
in. And then like Rukia's like, no, what about we freeze the whole village?
Yeah.
It's like,
It's so good.
Why
but-
not throw a party? They
I
like
love
to
that.
party, right?
It seemed like the best idea.
it's so good, dude.
Zenbone Sakura's just wasted.
Yeah. What happened to him? Is that the last we see of him?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
He cannot hang.
Yeah. And it was supposed to be kind of like, so if someone needs a refresher on Sword Beast, basically they are Zanpakutos of people who have died during the
Yeah.
Muramasa
Yep.
arc, and now they're running wild.
Yeah.
But because they're running wild and they no longer have an owner, Mayuri explains that they are true potential Zanpakuto.
Yup.
Which means that they even, doesn't matter what Soul Reaper it came from,
Yeah.
they have the full power as if they had Bankai.
If you watched earlier
Bonkers.
episodes of Bleach Boys, we did our own Bleach personas, and Sam did not have a Shikai. So
I had a
essentially,
Shikai.
Yeah, he
you
did.
had a Shikai.
Yeah, it was a
Shikai.
club.
It was a club.
Oh, you were a club.
And I
that's
had
right.
a Bankai as well.
Yeah,
so.
he-
Oh,
Yeah, he
who
did.
Was it me?
I
Yeah,
don't remember who it
I
was.
think
One of us
I
was a
started
gimp.
training and he didn't do anything.
One of us was in the squads, but was a full game.
I was
think
in school still, but I had Bankai.
you and me were both in squads. I think Sam was the one that only had a Bankai, but in the
So,
academy.
If I died, Mai probably could have done some damage. Sam, when he died, was going to be doing damage.
I wouldn't have
regardless.
died because
Yeah,
I have Bankai.
exactly.
Good
He had
point.
Bankai.
You could just do Hanos all day.
Yeah.
Remember that Byakuya guy? About the same,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Shakaho.
They wouldn't have even gone after me because I'm still in school. It's like,
Good
Yeah.
point.
but like,
Yeah.
who
He's
cares about
still
this
in the
guy? He's not
academy.
even wearing the correct garb. Like,
No, wait, what happens? Okay, the whole point of the Sword Beast is like, oh, we only watch lieutenants and captains
Yeah.
and random 5th and 3rd seats that we just
they
decided to
do
make
kind of
very
like
important.
randomly throw in there too, which you do see a lot of it in the I don't like the Zanpakuto Rebellion Arc. You don't think much of it, like, oh, we lost hundreds of men.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's like, next scene. It's like,
Yeah,
oh,
Kirok,
yeah, it's like that's kind of true.
what does he say? He's like, yeah, we lost a lot of good men.
And then
Well, here's my card.
Yeah, that was a really funny scene too. I like that. But
The
yeah,
little
people
kids-
died.
Yeah.
People full fucking died.
Yep.
And that's what there is. Like, that's the whole setup for the arc. It's like, oh, now we have all these fucking Zanpakuto, which doesn't really make sense if you think about it. I would say it could be explained by, like if it wasn't that powerful of a Zanpakuto, Muramasa didn't have to have a one-on-one, but there's no
Yeah.
fucking way
Yeah.
he had a one-on-one with 300 men.
Well, he didn't have one-on-one with all of these people.
That's
Wait,
what
at
I'm
the-
saying.
Oh no. Oh, okay. I was saying at the lieutenant point. At the lieutenant when he shows up and he takes everybody's Zanpakuto
Yeah.
at the very beginning, he didn't go like, "Hey, Rangiku, how's it going?"
But like it seems like
Tappy
for
tap.
most of them, like he did it for Ichigo.
Yep.
He had to do it for Captain Commander too
Yeah.
to do it. So
I
like
think
he
that's when
did
he-
have to go in person to these people. And a
Gotcha.
lot of them, like, so for I think for Hitsugaya as well, his kind of gives an inkling of like, oh, there's something weird going on.
yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay, whatever. So it's like he has been trying to do it. So I assume he has been going one-on-one to at least the strong people to do
that's
it.
weird.
And then he just releases them because they all show up at the same time on top of the fucking
Oh.
classic hill where all the battles go.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because he calls to him and they're like, oh yeah, we're here. What's up?
Hey.
But I assume he has going one by one. But there's no way he did it to everybody.
That's our next filler episode.
There's
How did
no way.
Muramasa do that?
Because in the flashback, he did bring back like the squiggly guys. Remember we were joking about
Yeah.
Yeah.
he pulled out like their squiggly forms.
Yep.
Did you also notice in the later episodes with the Shuei parts, the Zanpakuto they were fighting kind of had that like fucked up looking head looking.
I also noticed in the later parts that they just gave up on designing Zanpakuto.
Oh, God,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
made them humans with red eyes.
Yep.
They gave up on the Bankai part real fucking quick
Yeah.
too. They could have literally gone away with not saying
It
it.
seriously seemed like only the first episode with Rukia is the only hollow that had a Bankai level of power.
Yeah,
because
everyone
the
else was
rest
just-
of them, they fucking got dicked on
Yeah.
instantly.
What Hitsugaya didn't have to go Bankai.
Neither did Ichigo.
Yep.
Yeah, Ichigo fucking wrecked that
Renji.
dude.
What happened with Renji? He literally just cut him.
Yeah, Renji, no problem. We didn't even see how his fight ended.
Yep.
So it's just like
Snake almost fucking murdered
yeah,
that dude
that's
right
what
off
I'm
the
saying.
bat.
It
Almost
seemed
had
like
it.
it was only just the one time that was like,
Yeah.
hey, they're basically Bankai level. And it's like, oh, Rukia's having a tough time. Like,
Yeah.
oh, shit. Everybody else fucking rolled him.
Yep.
Well, and I kept pointing it out. I was like, the one guy that caused an issue was Bankai level. He juked out. He just like, oh, they fucking showed up.
Yeah.
I gotta do. I can't do this. It was super stupid.
Well, no, that makes sense because Sinbon
Zenbon
Sakura, Rukia, and Rukia Zanpakuto was
and
there.
this guy could smell that Zenbone Sakura was drunk. Oh,
Yep,
they didn't
yep,
need a
yep.
party. They just needed Zenbone Sakura to not be there.
Yeah.
And that's
Yep.
when he would show
Exactly.
up to a party.
Byakuya wanted it to be a little harder.
Oh.
Well, he didn't show up to the party, remember? So he showed up where Sinbon Sakura was not. Because
Yep.
Sinbon Sakura was holding down the party drunk.
Yeah, I really want to know whose fucking sword that was. He was seeming
man.
pretty cool.
He did seem
Yeah,
cool.
right.
Like the Tasmanian devil. Like,
Yep.
and
he,
they're
and
like,
he had the Wolverine claws.
that's what they did. They like, I like this guy. Kazeshine's Logan.
Yeah.
Fucking just
Yeah.
throw it in.
Yeah, they
Hey.
like, and they once again they kind of just throw the rules out the window these 5 episodes because you pointed it out, and it was happening all through all 5 episodes. They basically pick and choose who's allowed to actually have 2 Zanpakuto when their
Yeah.
Zanpakuto spirits are out. So like Renji
Renji?
had 3
Yeah.
at one
Yep.
point because you find out that basically his Zanpakuto spirit is like a monkey woman and a snake little boy.
a fucking
That are
babe.
attached by a chain because they kind of like throw themselves around.
Yep.
Turns out you could just unchain the snake and then he could just walk wherever he wants. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
It lets him do whatever he wants.
It
decides
breaks
to eat
the
a
whole
fish.
thing. Absolutely breaks the whole thing.
I don't get it. I'm just sitting there. They gave the fat guy the 2 swords, and
Do
they've
you
got
think
fucking
when,
2
when
spirits.
we made that, like when we were making fun of Monkey when she ghosted with the sword, and she's like, "Oh, if only it was longer." Do you think it can extend because she wasn't connected to Snake?
No, but Snake had a short version, so he was just whipping it out.
yeah, Snake was extending his.
I was making the
Oh,
joke.
yeah,
It's like,
huh.
oh, Snake is gonna only be able to use Extendy Boy, whereas fucking
Yes,
Monkey's
I thought it was
gonna
just
be-
going to be extended the
They
whole
didn't
time.
give a fuck about that shit.
Yeah, it doesn't. It makes no sense because like you would think like, oh, maybe one of them can only use it at a time. But both Renji and Monkey version of Zabimaru
Yeah.
show up and they're both holding the sword. Like,
Yep.
hey, what's up? We're here.
Yeah, it's like-
okay, so you're allowed to have 3. Rukia only has 1.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
she doesn't ever actually get to use hers until her spirit is back.
Yep.
So bit of head can just do hand motions
Yeah.
and it totally works. But it's like, okay, you ready? And then she has to turn into a
Yep.
sword form.
I was
It's
like, "Who the fuck are you talking about?"
I'm not trying to butcher it.
Shuhei has both of
Yeah.
his.
He got
At
his
all times.
Even though his Zanpakuto spirit is running around doing something else the whole time.
He,
It's like none of it makes sense. Like
About
they're
that time.
basically like, okay, so Rukia would be too strong if we had two ice people fucking around, so she can't have hers.
Yeah.
It's like Renji, he sucks ass, so he's gonna get 3.
Yeah.
It's like Shuhei.
He did nothing that whole.
People like
episode,
Shuhei.
though.
All of a
they
sudden,
can
there's
both
an
have
episode where there's 42 Chads just running in. You're like, what?
Yep.
But I okay, to kind of go back to the Rukia part, I really got mad because it felt like Hitsugaya was Rukia with extra steps for a second. Because then when
He always is.
But
Yeah.
he didn't do anything cool. It was like, oh, that ice crystal I
Because
just
he
made.
can't. It would defeat the whole purpose. Because by design, Hitsugaya is a better version of Rukia.
Yep.
He is the most powerful ice Zanpakuto,
Yeah.
while she's the most beautiful.
But
Yeah.
every time he showed up, like, or the one time he did it, it's like, hey, let me say my really cool line. And about 42 seconds later, my Dragon Boy that looks more like water right now is gonna get you. And whereas fucking Rukia is just like, ice beam. I have fucking.
You missed this part where she has to stab the ground
Yeah.
fucking 4 times.
I
Like
thought it
she
was-
has the same sort of dumbass setup.
But she can do
Except
the whole
his is
fucking-
way cooler.
But he can do, or she could do the fucking pillar all the way to the sky. And it's just like, oh, that didn't
he
really
can make
work.
multiple pillars.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
His is
point.
powerful as fuck.
He didn't display that this last
Because he
time.
didn't need to. Like I
Yeah.
said, he steamrolled his. Rukia's gotten fucking cut up and shit. Like
Yeah, that's a good point.
Rukia then like Hitsugaya didn't even help fight. Like he just
Yeah, he
summoned
let-
his
he-
Zanpakuto
yep.
and he
Yeah.
did it. It's like meanwhile Rukia's having a 2v1 and getting her ass handed to her.
And at one point, they're just like, we finally have him cornered.
Yeah.
It was like, if you watch the other guys, it's a Will Ferrell movie. It's the part where
Oh,
The
it's
Rock
a-
and Samuel L. Jackson
Where
at the
they
very
jump off the
beginning are
fucking
like,
building.
jump off. It's like,
We can make
to
it
the
in the
thing,
bush.
and they jump and die.
Yeah.
That's what it felt like Rukia and fucking Sibibibibib were going to do.
Yeah, because they do the thing. They also fuck you because they basically shit on Rukia as well because she does the cool pillar thing that Josh was saying is so
Yeah.
OP. But he just survives. The sword beast that they were fighting just survives, throws his fucking thing out. You think the same thing is going to happen to Hitsugaya's one that he's fighting because he does practically the same move.
Yeah,
But he's
exactly.
dead.
Full
Yeah.
juke
It's
just
like-
falls apart
yeah.
to the ground.
Just
It's
freezes
just
the
like, oh,
atmosphere and everything
okay.
around him. Okay.
And it's sad because that could have been one of the coolest things they introduced. That could have been really cool because what happened was there's this random sword beast with Ikaku Shikai essentially because they couldn't think of anything. They're like Pink Cape Man.
Yeah.
And then he gets a Bankai. Sam brought this up. A Bankai level fucking sword gets swallowed by a medium little sized hollow.
Yeah.
It's
And
so
then
stupid.
They're like, our powers combined make us a pretty decent looking dinosaur boy.
Oh, he also missed the Hanataro part. Hazuki Marugo's Bankai.
Oh, didn't
yeah.
he do that earlier? And,
And
then
he slips.
Yeah. He tries to attack a squid in the sewer, but it's too slimy. So
I missed the best fucking episode.
yeah, you did.
He's like, all right, I got him.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I just walk into you know these 3 lives. It's like fuck. That's
Which
so
was a great episode as well, but
It was
it
good
honestly,
halfway through.
I'm not even joking. Honestly, makes me like Shuhei more. That episode, I was like, oh,
Really?
okay. It was like, that's
Shuhei
cool.
was badass at the end.
They kind of like, hey, do you know how cool this mysterious character
Yeah.
is? Here's the great animation scene, and then immediately gets fucked around with Aeon, and then they bring back Kazeshini, the whole thing.
They redeemed Kazeshini for me.
Yeah, I
100%.
agree
He
with
does- He
that.
does the thing where he goes and puts the baby away, and he's protecting the baby, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's cool. And then he remembers why Shuhei does it. He's like, he's like, what are we fighting for, man?
Yeah, that was nice.
was
I
just
like
like-
that.
I was like, good wholesome.
And Jose brought up too. He's like, "Oh fuck, he actually cut him." Shuei just murdered his Zanpakuto.
Oh yeah, he just went for
Which
it.
once again ruins the whole thing because they're all like, oh, so like we can't get our Zanpakuto to go back to normal. That's so fucking weird.
You just gotta keep killing him.
Shuhei, yeah, kills his, and he's like, well, what's gonna happen to me now? As Kazeshini is dying on the ground, Kazeshini asks that, and he's like, oh, you'll just go back to being a normal Zanpakuto. So why isn't everybody else just double murdering?
Why is he not holding the captain's meetings?
Yeah, just like if clearly the situation is to double murder your Zanpakuto to send it back to normal, you're good.
I would just say that not everyone hates themselves and their Zanpakuto the way they
Well,
do.
if that's the solution, that's the solution.
Could you just
Yeah.
imagine Rangiku getting fucking shit faced with Heineko and go, yeah!
Or Ukitake having to kill the 2 kids.
Dude, I'm so sorry.
Stop struggling.
It's just like, but it calls the whole thing into question.
Kuraka could never.
Because the whole point of this like secondary little thing is like, oh, we still can't figure out why they're not there. Just murder them again.
Yep.
It's like we're all good.
I mean, look at Mayuri's. He literally held his sword up, and then
But he had it on
insert name
command.
here.
yeah, Mayuri's was on command.
Yeah, his popped out, and then just.
Well, if
fluttered-
you remember, Mayuri basically killed his on purpose the first
Oh, yeah, he
time.
blew
to,
it
like,
up.
Good point.
That's what you get for disobeying me. So I think you'd be on a pretty tight leash on the.
I'm going to just do the theatric thing. I'll float around you real
Yeah,
quick and then,
and then
poof.
poof.
It's like, please don't explode me again. Thank you. It's like
Yeah.
we're good, right?
I won't do the stabby boy thing.
Yeah.
One thing I did like, because I don't think they've ever shown like Ukitake's Shikai really. So they just kind of like, oh, it's the twins. They didn't show Kiraku's fucking second chick. But I did like, because we know that's like the whole theatrics thing is what she is at the very end when he's doing his Bankai for 1,000-Year Blood War Arc.
Spoilers.
We just read the beginning. The fucking, she draws on his face. I was like, is that like a...
No,
not at all.
She just wanted
just
to draw on
does
his
that.
face?
It's literally just like fucking Jigglypuff drawn on people's faces. Like
She
it's just
did it
like,
because they lost their bets to her.
yeah.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah, there's no
Nice.
deeper meaning to
Yeah,
that dog.
she
It's
just owned them and was like,
Oh.
all right.
I got really upset. I thought, oh, wow, they're doing like
No.
a face.
Nah, they didn't know.
What would the face painting have to do with anything?
Fucking cut this.
And
This-
it's not like it's even face paint. It's just like Sharpie.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not like you gave him like some nice little like painting on the face. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna Sharpie. I'm just basically Jigglypuff.
He looked like a dog. And he was...
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, right. The second act of the dog that he
Yeah.
does in his play. I forgot about that one.
Okay,
Yeah.
I really don't know his acts, so part of me was hoping
Mr.
that that's
Wiki-
the actual
It's
thing.
like a
Wiki
lover,
boy.
it's called like lover suicide or something.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I don't think
No.
there's anything to do about a dog. But you know, you keep holding on to that dream that they planned any of this out. You keep holding on to
Yeah,
that
good
dream.
point. Thanks. I'm gonna go back to the Ukitake murdering the two kids, drowning them. I prefer that
Ooh,
image.
Can you imagine trying to kill your Zanpakuto? Let's run through them.
Rangiku could never do it. Shuei, I mean, he'd probably kill me.
Are you saying which Zanpakutos you could kill?
Or are you saying that I could kill my Zanpakuto?
No, what are you answering?
What are you answering?
I don't know. I thought.
What the fuck?
I thought Jose. What was Jose's question?
Why,
said
if
let's
you don't know
run-
what his question is, what are you answering?
You
You went straight
confused
to
me.
it.
What are
I
you
thought he was
answering?
saying which fucking Zanpakuto
I didn't
could
say
you
which
kill.
one could you kill.
Yeah,
I said,
I was
said
at-
let's run them and see which ones you'd be able to kill.
That's what I was running through. All the Zanpakuto
Okay, well,
that I could kill.
Why couldn't you say that?
Then you juked me and you're like, oh, are you supposed to kill your Zanpakuto? I don't have a Zanpakuto. I wouldn't be able to gauge that.
That was not my question either.
Well, what's the question?
This derailing.
I just woke up.
I said, are you asking which ones you personally could kill? Because you started saying Rangiku would kill hers or something. And you're like,
No, he
I
said-
would,
I don't know
I
what
would
I'm
never
answering.
kill her. I would never do that. I
All
could
right.
never do that.
So now if you had Hyorin Maru,
I mean, he seems cool. Just chill.
would you hang out with him?
I feel like we're
God
answering a
damn
different
it.
question again.
It's
Like,
okay.
This
it's
is
all
the
over
fucking
the place.
Beatles all over again.
What are you answering?
I don't know anymore, Sam.
Gosh.
I am so sorry. Is this something I missed in the Hinataro episode? I'm so concerned.
Shit.
I would not kill Hinataro.
Jose, please refrain from asking any more questions on any podcast, please. Thank
It
you.
has hurt me so much.
Jose, Josh just loses it. It's just out the window.
My brain cells just go fucking wild.
So we have 5 episodes left of the filler arc until we're back to canon. Things we haven't seen is once again Unohana's Zanpakuto.
The
That
hooded
will
figure?
happen, right?
The hooded figure?
Yeah.
It has to.
It has to happen. We haven't seen that. She has gotten almost 0 screen time.
Captain
in this whole thing.
Commanders?
She's always been at the base doing nothing. Isane was in this episode, but she also really didn't do much aside
Nice.
from make some cookies.
We'll probably maybe see what's his the glasses guy. We'll see his Shikai, I'm assuming.
Well, you missed it. He was in that
Tetsu
Oh,
last
Zaimon.
episode.
Yeah, Tetsu Zaimon. We'll totally see his Shikai within this. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. We won't have to wait 1,000 years for that.
I
We
hope
got to see
get,
Wabisuke again.
Oh, yeah.
We did, unfortunately.
And he has a lame ass character.
Yeah, I hope we get to see what Yamamoto's doing because I want to see if his Zanpakuto has some sort of a
Sasuke
form.
I don't think it does. I
Are we
think
talking
that
about
was
I
the
would
whole-
like no Yamamoto.
Well, I know, but Sasuke is going to be there too.
Was there you on the same thing?
Yes, I know you're
Stop.
talking about
Just
Yamamoto.
don't- I didn't answer a question, Sam. Please don't punish me. He's gone rogue.
You guys are wildin', dude.
But Yamamoto, I don't think he had like a physical form. I think it's just like the way they made it seem. It was just it's a rogue.
Yeah, that's what I
element.
want to
So
see.
it's just a
like,
fireball?
if they're like, "Oh, Yamamoto, are you having trouble with yours?" And the fucking room's just on fire. It's like,
Yeah, no, we good.
I meant to do this. That's how it's supposed to be.
He heats
I know
my
that
water.
it's just the fucking mountain still on fire. It's
Yeah.
like, how did they get out? I really don't know, man. Like, I'm really kind of disappointed.
Dig a hole?
Yeah. What if there's just a flame boy over Yamamoto's fucking lap and he's spanking it because he's like, oh, I had to discipline my fucking Shikai. Yeah.
Miuri, right?
What? He asked another question.
The point
Sam.
is proven. So
Wait.
I would like to see Kenpachi again. So in the last 5 episodes, I would like to see Unohana. I would like to see Kenpachi. I would like to see Yamamoto. So that's 3 episodes down the drain. And Sasuke could be thrown with Yamamoto.
Thank you.
So that will be in episode 3 as well.
He'll slip on another reel.
I would like there to be some sort of an episode with Urahara and gang, but it doesn't. They were in one of these episodes and didn't seem like they were affected at all.
Yeah, we got to see the mod souls.
Yeah, and they seem like they didn't have any effect at all.
Exactly.
And a returning question for episode 5: where the fuck did Yoruichi go?
Yeah,
So-
right. She's still there. She was in Soul Society, and then now
Yep.
she's.
So I was trying to ship fucking Rukia and her sword scissoring, maybe off screen. Soifon and her, just that's the thing that they've been doing.
Soifon would love
You're
that,
a
but
pervert.
She
like,
would.
where the hell is Yoruichi? She's just like never left Soul Society. She wasn't back at the Urahara shop. Where the fuck did she go?
She turned
She's
back into a
beekeeping.
cat, and she's just exploring.
Yeah, she's just chilling. Just
Yeah,
absolutely chilling
exactly.
somewhere. So those are the 5 episodes I hope we get. Obviously, I haven't seen any of them.
What do you
so-
think it's actually?
Oh no, we're gonna get a goodbye episode.
Oh, yeah, there probably will be some sort of a goodbye episode to all the Zanpakutos.
Happy.
It's just a bloodbath. Everyone's stabbing their fucking Shikai.
Well, we couldn't figure out a way to send you back regularly, so
It's just gonna be like that scene from Pirates of the Caribbean where they just start slitting people's throats and
they
send
just
them
need
overboard.
to switch. Like, hey, it's like I'll kill your Zanpakuto if you kill mine. Like, okay, cool.
Oh yeah, joint suicide's cool. Yeah,
Yeah. It's not joint suicide.
Wow.
it's
Because no one's committing suicide.
I
Just,
mean,
hey, they're just going back home.
Just like tag team murder,
Oh,
tag team murder instead of.
okay. Homicide.
I worry about your mental state someday.
Those sleepless nights are catching up.
Oh, just stab your partner to the right real quick and you're good.
Yeah, just
What if-
pass it on. Take one down, pass it on.
it would have been Kazeshini though to make like the cult and then get everyone to drink the juice with him, and then that's how all the fucking Zanpakuto die together.
Yeah, but I bet Jose's right. There's probably going to be some sort of sappy goodbye episode where it's like, oh,
Farewell,
it's been so nice being able to hang out with you all.
And
then-
Zenbone Sakura is just kind of spinning pedals around for a bit, cutting everybody up, and then they fade away.
Yeah.
Oh, Semblance.
Oh, hopefully they have a big party together for the last episode.
Yeah,
That'd
dude,
be
I-
good.
I-
Break his goddamn mask.
Hey, who knew they partied so hard down there?
Because
He
it does
partied
seem-
hard.
it
Yeah.
does seem to be kind of like an ongoing thing where the Zanpakuto are like, oh, we never get to really do anything. Like, so it's
It's kind of sad.
because where the
Yeah.
Snake Boy was like, oh, I don't know how to play games. Like, I can't do anything. And then he's
Yeah.
amazed by the TV.
Yep.
And then,
He just sees
Oh,
a fish
Rangiku and Heineken are just shopping with Orihime.
yeah.
taking photos.
Yeah.
Yes, the
fine.
scandalous photos, apparently.
Scandalous.
Yes.
Yeah. Urahara liked it.
Yeah,
That was the best
parts.
part with
Yeah.
the fucking the
And
mod
the best
souls.
part for you because you slept through the best part. But,
Yeah.
I still hurt, and I'm gonna
Hey,
have to do
are you gonna
tag
play
team
that,
murder on
Johnny-
myself after this.
You can play the Johnny Cash song.
I hurt myself. Now just do the outro while I'm singing.
Okay. Well, I don't think we have anything else to say. I kind of expected this to be kind of a short episode. It was, I mean, we're kind of in like, I would say almost the filler episodes of the fillers. Like,
It's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
kind of
very
what
much
like
so.
this is.
They just like the idea and they like run with it a little longer.
I kind of respect the notion that they finished the Zanpakuto Rebellion Arc. Like, we told that story, but we still need to kill 10 more episodes, so
Yeah.
fuck it. I kind of respect that more than dragging on the other arc.
Yeah.
But still, it is kind of like the filler of the filler at this point. So hopefully next week for Bleach Boys, we will be done with the fillers.
Yeah.
We'll hopefully finish right on the nose so we can hop right into canon after that. And
It
that'd be
almost
fucking
took
awesome.
what, fucking 5-6 weeks for this?
Yeah,
shit?
long one.
Yeah,
long
it was a
boy.
long
It wasn't
one.
all bad, but it wasn't all good.
It
So
was first great half.
we'll see how the final bit pans out. So be sure to leave a like and subscribe on the video and stick around for that thrilling conclusion to the fillers of the fillers.
Goodbye.
And if you're listening, be sure to leave us a rating and a good review. Say
Not
what's
yet.
up.
We'll-
Follow us on
sappy
Twitter
goodbyes next
at
week.
the Otaku on Twitter, at the Otaku on Instagram. Follow us there for updates on anything, and we will see you guys next week for more fillers. Till then, have a good one.